Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. I am actually outside of my hotel room because we are actually headed to Epcot. I am so excited to go to Epcot today because we're going to be doing Emile's Fromage Montage today. I am very excited. I cannot wait. I know my brother is excited because he loves cheese. So we are going to go try that out. We're going to be saying goodbye to Illuminations tonight. It's the last time we're going to be seeing Illuminations before it goes away. Stick around. I will actually catch up with y'all whenever we get to Epcot itself. We are actually going to be going through Boardwalk because Boardwalk, we can actually park in Boardwalk, walk straight through to the World Showcase. So we're going to be doing that. Stick around. Take a seat. Have some popcorn, eat some cheese. So we are currently at Epcot. We are sitting in between the United Kingdom and France. We are actually going to start the Emile's Fromage Montage. We actually got our passport. We actually had one at home, but we actually forgot it. So we actually got another one here. Our first stop is going to be, we're actually going to go, we come from Canada, we're actually going to go left through the United Kingdom, we're going to go left. And then we're going to go start at the cheese studio. And when we get to that actual market or that actual stand, we will get back with you and we will try the first thing. So we are currently taking the Emile's Fromage Montage. We just did the first one, which is the black pepper boursin souffle. This is at the Cheese Studio, which is over by the same area that the Honey Bistro is during the Flower and Garden Festival. This is what it looks like. As you can see, I have 2 forks because I will not be taking by myself. I will not be eating this by myself. So this is a black pepper boursin souffle, which boursin is the cheese, and then it's got a fig marmalade on top. To be honest with you, I do not know what to expect from this because it doesn't look that good, but we're gonna give it a try and see if it's any good. It's very doughy from the cheese. Yeah, I'm not a fan. I don't know. It's very bitter. The inside is very bitter inside. I don't know if that's not the black pepper. The black pepper is sour, but I'll let you see what it looks like inside. It's very cheesy in there. It's very thick and cheesy, but it's spicy because it's black pepper, but it's also kind of sweet because of the fig marmalade on top. But it's also very bitter. So I'm gonna go around and every time we take one, because there's gonna be 6 different items that we're gonna be eating. This one, if I would give it a 1 out of 5, to me, I wouldn't finish this. I'm not a huge fan of this. I'd probably give it a 1. But I guess we'll get my brother's reaction and see what he thinks because he's a huge cheese lover. But we're actually going to head over to Earth Eats and we're gonna try the next thing there. And we'll see you there. So as you can tell, we are currently in the same exact spot because it is very crowded today. It is insanely crowded in this area. We actually came in from the back, as a couple clips ago you saw. We walked through United Kingdom and then Canada, and we walked over here to Earth Eats, which is over Strange Imagination with Figment. So we're currently over here. Earth Eats is behind me. We are actually, this is a stand that is holding impossible items. So it's basically imitation meat, ground beef, ground things like that are actually in the food. And this is actually one of the items in the Emile's Fromage Montage. So the second one is actually an impossible cottage pie, which I didn't know what to think of, but at the same time, after I've read it and seen what it actually is in it, it actually looks and sounds very, very good. It actually is, it's impossible ground meat with carrots, mushrooms, peas, topped with mashed cauliflower, white beans, and then mozzarella, which I'm guessing is the cheese part, which isn't really that prominent in the dish, I guess. But we're going to give that a try and see if we like it. We're 0 for 1 as of right now, which my brother did like the last item, but of course I did not. So we're gonna give this one a try. This is what it looks like. Honestly, it looks like hummus. It looks like hummus with cheese on top. But we're going to give it a try. I'm guessing this is supposed to be basically like a shepherd's pie, with a shepherd's pie with imitation meat inside. So. That is so good. That's really good. Come here. Come look at this. That's basically what it is. It's a shepherd's pie with impossible ground meat, which I'm guessing is beef because it tastes like beef. But this is what I guess it's a spoon of it looks like. It's got carrots, the ground beef. It's got mashed cauliflower on top instead of mashed potatoes. And then it's also got the cheese on top. And it is freaking delicious. So this one is a 5 out of 5. My brother's going to devour this. And then we are going to head over to our third spot and we will catch up with y'all when we get there. We are at our third location for the Emile's Fromage Montage. We are at the Alps, which is I guess the Swiss location. So this is basically potatoes with Swiss cheese on top and then 2 raclettes. So this is called the warm raclette Swiss cheese. And as you can tell from here, it literally is 3 baby potatoes and then 2 pieces of bread. I don't understand. I guess it's just to really just enjoy the Swiss cheese in the actual meal. But to be honest with you, I don't think this is very original. So I don't know what they're thinking or process or thought behind this, but we're gonna give it a shot. I'm not a huge fan of Swiss cheese, but we're gonna give it a shot. So should I try a piece of potato and then cheese on a bread, or just do... Oh, there's also pickles, people. There's also little pickles, kosher pickles. Okay. So we're going to try... This is not... Okay. Cheese with the potato, and then a pickle. Okay, and then we'll take a bite of the bread after that. Oh Jesus, pickle. It's literally cheese, potato, pickle, and bread. There's no like thing that makes it like taste delicious. It's just basically just the food. So this would probably, I hated the actual souffle, but I don't like this anymore. So this would probably be the least of my favorite so far out of the 3. I'll probably just give the rest to my brother. The bread's even like it's not even like crispy. It's just kind of flimsy. So I don't know. I don't know if this was worth $5, to be honest with you. So to have three little tiny potatoes, 2 pickles, 2 pieces of bread, and a little bit of cheese for $5 seems a little bit outrageous, but it's part of the adventure, part of the montage. So we'll move on to our 4th place, and then we'll catch up with y'all there. Oh, hello. We're currently at our 4th location for the Remy's Fromage Montage, and we are currently in Germany. This one is the Schinken Nudeln. It is pasta gratin with ham, onions, and cheese. And it currently and amazingly looks like this. Basically, what we discovered, and what I should have known with my experience, is that gratin is just basically a cheesy crust, or it's a cheesy topping of any kind of noodle or pasta or potato dish that has breadcrumbs or cheese on top that is baked or boiled in the oven. So basically, this is just a noodle dish. I thought it was something completely different, but it looks stinking delicious. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this a shot. Give it a try, see if you like it. It's a lot. This was $4.25, and this is the most that we've got from any of the dishes so far. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it a shot, see what it tastes. Get a little bit of everything. It's really good. Got a little bit of spice. It needs some salt. It does need salt, but it actually is really good. I could eat a lot of this. Like, I think it can have a little bit more ham inside. It's got little pieces of ham, but it can have like big chunks of ham to give it a little bit more flavor. And if you add a little bit more ham, it adds more salt. So it would add the salt that this dish actually needs. But, and I love the onions. I'm a huge onion fan, but I give this one a 4 out of 5. Literally. The only way it would be a 5 is if it had more salt. I think it needs a little bit more color too, because it's very bland. It doesn't really have a whole lot of colors to it. All the colors match the same. They all have the same kind of look of color and tone. So if you could add a little bit more color to it, it'd be a little bit of a prettier of a dish. But also it comes in a cardboard box, or a cardboard bowl. So there's not much saving it there. But I enjoyed it. It was good. It wasn't worth the wait. Germany has been the busiest pavilion we've been in so far, like by far. But we're gonna head over to our 5th pavilion, which is Brazil, and we're gonna get our last dish there, and then we're gonna head over to Shimmering Sips to get our free cheesecake for completing the whole entire event. Thanks. So we are on our 5 out of 6 on Emile's Fromage Montage here in Morocco, but we actually got the item from Brazil. But Brazil's pavilion was probably the busiest that I've seen out of all 5 of the pavilions that we've been to so far. Germany was very busy, but this line took me about 20 minutes to get. What it actually is pão de queijo. It is Brazil cheese bread. This feels very dense, so I'm thinking it's just bread with cheese inside. I'll go ahead and open it up so y'all can see. So yeah, basically it's just bread with cheese cooked inside. So we're gonna give this a try, see if this is any good. This is the 5th out of the 5 paid items that we have to actually get. And then we're actually gonna go up to the Shimmering Sips to actually get our free cheesecake, our complimentary cheesecake for completing the whole entire event. So we're gonna go ahead and give this a try. Which doesn't really have a flavor. I wish I knew. Let me look. Hold on one second. Let me look in here and see what kind of cheese is in this, because that's basically all it says. It doesn't have a type of cheese, and to be honest, I don't really know off the tip of my tongue like what kind it is. I don't know, but it's very bland. But I can continue to eat this nonstop. So we just finished eating the Brazilian cheese bread, the pão de queijo. After eating it and finishing the actual whole entire cheese bread, I'm not actually a fan of it. It kind of gets very boring. It is the exact same flavor the whole entire time, and I was not a huge fan. I'll give it a 2 out of 5. We are actually going to head now to Shimmering Sweets to collect our free complimentary cheesecake for completing the whole entire thing. And then after that, we are going to enjoy Illuminations. We're going to say goodbye to Illuminations, and then we will say goodbye to this vlog. So stay tuned for that. So we just finished up the 6 out of the 6 spots for the Emile's Fromage Montage. We actually just went to Shimmering Sips to pick up our complimentary cheesecake. I thought it was going to be a little prettier than this, but it's just 2 mini cheesecakes with a white chocolate disc that has Emile and the name of the actual event on it. We did get our 6th stamp for this event, so our book is finally complete. We got 6 out of 6. I will tell you, it's a lot of walking and a lot of work because they put everything, like you have to, we started out in Canada and we went to the left, which was towards Spaceship Earth. We went all the way around the World Showcase and ended up in the Brazilian, which is Morocco area, and then had to walk back up front to go to Shimmering Sips. So, we're gonna give this cheesecake a quick test, and then we are gonna put this vlog to rest. It's good. It kind of tastes like key lime pie a little bit without like the key lime, but it's good. Oh, there's the cheesecake part. There's the cheesy. So this is obviously a 5 out of 5. Cheesecake. So I will say it was a lot of fun. This is the first time completing something like this. I've wanted to do the cookie run for the Festival of the Holidays, but we never got to do it. So I'm glad we got to do this for one. My brother loves cheese, so it was cool that we got to do it together. If you like these kind of videos, please hit the like button on this video, showing that I can make more videos like this. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. It means a lot to me. And as always, thank you for coming or supporting me, and let's go to Disney. And then enjoy the Emile's Montage, Fromage Montage, Emile's Fromage Montage. We are actually going to start the Emile's Montage from Fromage Montage? The Emile's Montage Fromage the Emile's Fromage Montage.
That's an artsy shot right there.
Okay, Earth Eats, which is over by the, what's this place called? What's it called? Over by Drains the Imagination with Figment. So we're on hello.
Yeah,